Hey, what is up, guys? This is Loke75, and welcome to Star Wars Rebels Recap right here on the Marauders Guild. Now, this week's episode is going to be a little different, considering the fact that Star Wars Rebels is on their bye week. There was no new episode last night, October 29th, 2016. So today on Rebels Recap, we're going to be looking back at the season so far, the 5 episodes which we've already gotten, and picking out the top 3 moments from the season so far. Now, at the end of this video, I also want you guys to tell me down in the comment section down below, what are your top 3 moments from Star Wars Rebels Season 3 so far? So kick it off with number 3. Here we go.
The light and the dark. I'm the one in the middle, the Bendu.
So kicking off this list at number 3 will be the introduction of the Bendu character. Now, I feel this is a huge moment because it brings in another perspective of the Force to Star Wars canon. Now, beforehand, we had something called Grey Jedi, and this is kind of similar to that idea, but instead of it being somebody who rejects the views of the Jedi yet still studies the light side of the Force, the Bendu believes in true balance. He studies both the dark and light side, but doesn't use any as a weapon, and I find that very interesting to see that. And this is sort of a new kind of perspective on the Force, as I said, and it's really interesting to see this. Now, a lot of people are speculating that Ahsoka Tano actually learned from the Bendu, or in some form or fashion, or maybe a Bendu herself, following her dismissal from the Jedi Order, following her not coming back. Because a lot of people are seeing that an owl that appeared with the Bendu is the same owl that appeared with Ahsoka at one point. So I don't know if she's a Bendu, but I think it'd be a great link between her and this brand new character in the Star Wars universe, and I really like the idea of the Bendu.
You are not permitted on these floors. I have told you people, restrict your movements to the kitchen.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Just a moment. Guards, bring her here.
My pick at number 2 is the introduction of Grand Admiral Thrawn. So far, Grand Admiral Thrawn has only appeared in 2 episodes of Star Wars Rebels, that being episode 1 and episode 4. Now, in terms of what he's going to be doing moving forward, we have just seen the beginning of Grand Admiral Thrawn. His just few appearances have already been coded and calculating, and you even saw a trait of his appear that you don't really associate with Thrawn, and that was a fit of rage, a fit of anger, when one of the Imperial captains, Captain Slavic, insulted artwork. And you do know Thrawn is very intrigued with artwork throughout the galaxy. So Thrawn became insulted when Captain Slavic's kind of disgust with art, I guess you can say. So it's really interesting to see that coming from Thrawn. And I really feel as though he's going to be a huge character for Star Wars Rebels Season 3 moving forward, as it seems like he may be the main villain as we progress further and further into the season. I feel like his hand is truly at work in this season. So I really cannot wait to see what Grand Admiral Thrawn does moving forward. That's why he's my number 2 pick for this list of the top 3 moments.
I doubt that you comprehend the power that is within your grasp.
I know if we open these holocrons together, any question we ask will be answered.
Now, the top moment from this season come from Season 3, Episode 2, Holocrons of Fate, in which Maul and Ezra combine the Sith and Jedi holocrons to get a peek into their future. Now, each character saw a different future that was kind of respective to their paths. Ezra saw the key to destroy the Sith. Now, the key that everyone thinks he saw is Luke Skywalker, as he saw twin suns in numerous locations around the galaxy. Now, I believe that he also might have seen Anakin Skywalker, who is actually the Chosen One. Now, of course, the Chosen One prophecy states that someone will destroy the Sith to bring balance to the Force. Of course, Chosen One is Anakin. So, in terms of who he saw in that holocron, it could have been Luke, it could have been Anakin, but I know for a fact it was a Skywalker. In Maul's case, he most likely saw Obi-Wan Kenobi, as he walked away kind of angry, at first laughing, then turning to snarls and growling, saying that he lives. He says this because he is under belief that Obi-Wan is dead, because this follows Order 66, the Great Jedi Purge. Thousands of Jedi are dead, and Maul believes Obi-Wan is one of them. Finding out that his mortal enemy is still alive is going to incense him. It's going to give him a sense of rage, because this is a guy that he just can't put away. He couldn't defeat him on Naboo. He couldn't defeat him throughout the trials of Season 4 of the Clone Wars. He could not stop Obi-Wan. And knowing that he is still alive is going to bring much rage to Maul, because Obi-Wan could be the only one who can stop his plans, because Obi-Wan has been the only person to have his number throughout the whole saga of Maul and Kenobi. So this could lead to one final confrontation between Maul and Obi-Wan sometime in the very near future. Well, that's gonna be about it for today's video, guys. Be sure to tell me down in the comment section down below what were your top 3 moments for Star Wars Rebels Season 3 so far. There were a lot of moments to pick from. Be sure to leave a like and share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to Marauders Guild for the latest and greatest Star Wars Rebels content on YouTube. Until next time, it's been Logan 75 from Marauders Guild. May the force be with you all. I'll definitely see you guys in a later video.